Good day. Welcome to Mayor King's TV News. I am Matu Okwemitorishe, and here are the headlines. Oborevwori declares discipline to Erring government officials. Troops dismantle 23 illegal refineries in major raids in 3 states. 2 confirmed dead as suspected cholera outbreak hits Warri Southwest community. Niger explosion dead toll its 86 as Tinubu, Buhari and others mourn. AY's movie The Waiter rakes in 302 million naira at box office. Federal government budgets 207 million naira to establish fish feed mills. Trump assures invasion of US borders will end before Monday is over. Onuachu disappointed with Samson's defeat to Nottingham Forest. Now the news in details. Delta State Governor, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, on Sunday said his administration would not spare any government official who certifies uncompleted or poorly executed projects for payment. Governor Oborevwori disclosed this as the retirement Thanksgiving service of the Permanent Secretary/Accountant General, Delta State Ministry of Finance, Mrs. Joy Enwa, at the Cathedral Church of St. Peter, Asaba. He said his administration's desire was to ensure Deltans got value for every project executed by the state government. The governor disclosed that 2 engineers have been queried for issuing certificates for uncompleted projects. While congratulating the chief celebrants, Mrs. Joy Enwa, on a successful retirement as Accountant General of the state and Permanent Secretary in the Delta State Civil Service, he called on her to keep radiating the good traits that endeared her to all while in service. He said a good name can be earned through honorable behavior, godly wisdom, moral courage, and personal integrity, reminded all that no position was permanent. Hence, the need to leave enviable legacies while in active service. Right Reverend Obu used the forum to commend Governor Sheriff Oborevwori for his giant strides in all sectors and urged him to remain undaunted in pursuit of his more agenda. Troops of the Nigerian Army have destroyed 23 illegal artisanal refineries and apprehended 25 suspected operators during an anti-bunkering operation conducted in Bayelsa, Delta State and River State. Danjuma Danjuma, spokesman for the Nigerian Army 6th Division in Port Harcourt, disclosed this development in a statement issued on Monday. He revealed that soldiers also seized 14 boats transporting petroleum products, confiscated 45,000 liters of various adulterated petroleum products during the raids. Other items seized includes 7,000 liters of stolen products, several empty gallons, 4 hollow pipes, and an unspecified number of motorcycles and a boat used in criminal enterprise. He further said that acting on intelligence, soldiers dismantled 5 dugouts, pits filled with an unspecified quantity of stolen petroleum products along the Yokri River in Burutu local government area. According to him, troops also confiscated 2 Toyota Avalon vehicles carrying an unspecified quantity of illegally refined diesel along Okaki-Otuasega Road in Ogbia local government area, Bayelsa State. 2 persons, including a septuagenarian, Mr. John Ekuserare, died in the last 5 days at Bobi community in Warri Southwest local government area of Delta State, following suspected outbreak of cholera. The news gathered from a family source in the early hours of Monday, January 20th, and Mr. Okusanre passed on Friday, January 17th, after sudden vomiting and stooling for a few hours. The source disclosed that the first casualty of the suspected cholera happened last week Wednesday at Bobi, and as at the time of this report, a couple of persons suffering from sudden vomiting and stooling were rushed from the riverine community to hospitals in Warri South local government area. However, it was also learned that the suspected cholera outbreak may have hit Burutu in Burutu local government area of the state as well. Majority of the riverine communities in Delta State lack potable water, and visitors to the riverine communities who are not able to visit the communities with packs of bottled water for consumption suffer different health challenges when they drink the unsafe water available in the communities. The death toll in the petrol tanker explosion at Diko Junction near Suleja in Niger State has risen to 86, with 55 persons injured and receiving treatment at the hospital. By Saturday, when the incident happened, the death toll was put at the 70 and 50 injured. However, more corpses have since been recovered and given mass burial in Diko. A speeding fuel tanker crashed on Saturday morning in Diko Junction between Niger and Kaduna states. The tanker, in process of scooping fuel, which spilled on the tarred road, exploded with a heavy flame which killed all the residents trying to scoop fuel as well as others who attempted to rescue them. The Director General of the Niger State Emergency Management Agency, Abdullahi Baba Ara, in a statement on Sunday, said the agency, as well as the Gurara local government area authorities and kind-hearted volunteers, conducted the mass burial between 5 p.m. and 12 a.m. Niger State Governor Mohamed Bago, who visited the scene of the explosion, banned vehicles coming from the Maje axis from passing through the Diko Bridge. Reacting to the incident, President Bola Tinubu expressed deep sorrow in a statement signed by his Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onuaga. The president mourned the victims and expressed his condolences to the families affected, as well as to the government and the people of Niger State. Now on the entertainment news. Nigerian comedian, actor, and producer A.Y. Makun's latest film, The Waiter, has surpassed 300 million naira at the Nigerian box office. On January 16, 2025, The Waiter grossed an impressive 302 million naira, firmly establishing itself as one of the Nollywood's most successful releases. In its fourth week, the action comedy raked in an additional 26.6 million naira, maintaining its momentum and staying strong amidst fierce competition. Released on December 20th, 2024, The Waiter wasted no time capturing the audience's attention. The film crossed the 200 million naira milestone within its first 2 weeks, with total earnings hitting 218.6 million naira by early January. Now on the business news. The federal government, through the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, has budgeted 207.3 million naira for the construction of a local fish feed mill in the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. The government also plans to spend 155 million on post-harvest infrastructure development for fisheries and aquaculture to reduce waste. This was contained in the 2025 appropriation bill of the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, which was cited on Sunday. The government added that it will spend the sum of 185 million naira for the provision/construction of solar panels and inverters as an alternative source of power to the ministry. According to the budget, 190 million naira was allocated for the establishment of a regional maritime development bank. Reacting to the proposed fish feed mills, the Fisheries Cooperative Federation of the Nigerian Limited lauded the federal government for the proposal. Now on the foreign news. On the eve of the swearing-in ceremony, US President-elect Donald Trump told supporters that he would implement anti-immigration measures from day one of his second term in office. As during his election campaign, Trump used broad generalizations and portrayed undocumented migrants living in the US as criminals. While there has been a rise in crime in some areas of the US, Experts attribute this to complex socio-political causes. There is no evidence of a migrant-driven crime wave, nor of migrants committing crimes at higher rates than US nationals. Meanwhile, President-elect Donald Trump is on the course of returning to the White House with his inauguration ceremony on Monday. During his third campaign for the presidency, he laid out what he would do on his first day back in office, even referring to himself as a dictator, but only on day one. One of the Trump's key election promises was to carry out mass deportations. To implement his plan, Trump has nominated several right-wing hardliners to join his government. According to US media, the first raids are set to begin shortly after his swearing in on Monday. Now on the sports news. Nigerian forward Paul Onuachu has reflected on Southampton's latest defeat to Nottingham Forest. The Saints fell to 3-2 defeat against Nottingham Forest at the City Ground on Sunday. Onuachu scored Evans Juric's side's second goal of the game, his first for the club. Onuachu also dedicated his first Southampton goal to the club fans. Now a recap on our headlines. Oborevwori declares discipline to Erring government officials. Troops dismantle 23 illegal refineries in major road raids in 3 states. 2 confirmed dead as suspected cholera outbreak hits Warri Southwest community. Niger explosion death toll hits 86 as Tinubu, Buhari and others mourn. AY's movie The Waiter rakes 302 million naira at box office. Federal government budgets 207 million naira to establish fish feed mills. Trump assures invasion of US borders will end before Monday is over. Onuachu disappointed with Southampton's defeat to Nottingham Forest. That's the news as edited by Timiela Emanuela. I am Matu Okpamitarishe. Thanks for watching.